Hey Subby babes, it's your girl Sephora here. We're back with another video. So today's video is going to be a sniff and share. We're going to be sharing some fragrances that Sephora sent over in a little booklet. So they sent over some samples. I want to sniff them, so let's get into it. Here is our booklet. Let's get the sniffing and let's see what we can add to our fragrance wish list. So first one we have is going to be Carolina Herrera, and this is going to be fruity floral vibes. It's giving notes of exotic papaya, cherry peony, and solar vanilla. Let's give her a sniff. Ooh, that smells really good. Oh, that is so fruity. I love it, but it's not too fruity. I really get that burst of peach. Oh my gosh, that smells absolutely amazing. If you are a fruity girly, you may want to go to Sephora and smell that one because, y'all, I really love the way that smells. And this is what the bottle looks like. It is this one right here. So that is fragrance number one, and the starting cost is $36, which is probably going to be their travel size, and then they do have a 2.7 ounce for $165. Let's get into fragrance number two. So we have a Kayali fragrance. It is Eden Sweet Peach with a Perfume. This is one of their new ones. I've been excited to try this one as well. The starting travel size 0.34 ounces is going to be $29, and then the 3.4 ounce is going to be $150. This is also a fruity floral. It has sweet peach, frangipani. I've never heard of that note before. I'm gonna have to look that up. And red apple. So let's go ahead and give her a sniff. Ooh, that is very peachy. Oh my gosh, like I absolutely, now the Carolina Herrera gives a little bit more of berries type of vibe, like a very sweet berry, but you do get that note of the peaches. But this fragrance is heavy on the peach note. So if you're a peach girly, I would say a little bit more sweeter than fragrance from Tom Ford, a little bit sweeter than that. Oh, I love that. These are perfect for the spring. This is a perfect spring fragrance. This is what the bottle looks like. And then we are going to go to the next fragrance, which is a Killian fragrance. This is also going to be a fruity floral, giving peach, rose, and honey. As you guys can see, the theme for this spring and summer is peach, because all of these fragrances have peach for the first few ones that we smell, and I love it. Killian can never do wrong in my book. And we have the 0.24 ounce starting at $50, and then we have the 1.7 ounce starting at $295. Let's go ahead and give her a sniff. Okay, I get the rose. So this has peach, rose, and honey. Wow, that is very sophisticated. I would say if you want a more sophisticated peach fragrance, this would be definitely your best bet. It's not heavy on the peach, but I do get that peach note. Now, it does smell like, because of the peach note, it can go a little sour. So I would recommend to try this on skin in store. If they do have a sample, or stop by Sephora, ask if you can get a sample to see how it lasts on your skin and pairs with your chemistry, just to make sure it doesn't go more towards the rancid side and it still gives you that soft, feminine fragrance that you're looking for. But I would say that's definitely a good add to the fragrance. If you are a floral girly, it does add that floral component. So I do love a good fruity floral. So this is what the bottle looks like. The next fragrance we're going to go over is YSL, and this is Libre Berry Crush Eau de Parfum. We have the 0.33 ounce, which is going to be a travel size starting at $38. And then we do have a 3 ounce starting at $180. This is also going to be in that fruity floral family, and we have notes of raspberry, coconut, and lavender. So raspberry berries, I feel like is also going to be a trending fragrance note in a lot of fragrances this spring and summer. So let's go ahead and give her a sniff. Oh. YSL. They do it every single time. Any flanker YSL puts out, I absolutely adore. The DNA in YSL Libre is just chef's kiss. Absolutely love it. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. This gives you a nice fruity play on the typical YSL DNA, but still holding true to that YSL DNA. She is perfect. This is what the bottle looks like. The next one we are going to discuss is Liam Patrice. I don't know if I ever say that right, but that's what it's called. Sorry if the lighting keeps changing. I have natural lighting behind me. I do have a light in front, so it may be changing ever so slightly, so I do apologize. But this is also a fruity floral. This is by Dolce & Gabbana. This is starting at $38 for the 0.33 ounce, and then we have the 3.4 ounce for $135. Fruity floral. It has notes of cranberry, pink azalea, and cedarwood. So we're getting a little bit of warmth with that cedarwood. So let's see what she smells like. Can't get open. This DNA holds true to the Liam Patrice that I already have. That grapefruit type of smell is giving like a citrusy smell. It smells good. It does have some type of citrus on the picture here for the fragrance bottle. But I do get a little bit of citrus, which is very much true for the fragrance that I already own by Dolce & Gabbana. And I don't mind it. If you aren't really a citrus girly, I wouldn't say that this would be for you. But I definitely do love it. I wouldn't necessarily say she's getting added to the wish list. However, I would get a travel size to see how I actually enjoy it, to see if I'll wear it. But nonetheless, she is very fresh, a nice spring fragrance. And if you are into citruses, you love cranberry, you love these notes, I would definitely recommend to try it just to see how it lasts on skin. And this is what the bottle looks like. And we're going to go into our next fragrance, which is Burberry Her Eau de Parfum. The 0.33 ounce is starting at $40, and then we have the 3.3 ounce, which is $181. I already have Burberry Her. I have the Elixir, if I'm not mistaken. But this is also considered a fruity floral. It has notes of black currant, jasmine accord, and musk amber. I love me a good musk. Okay, let's open her up and smell her. Yep, she's perfect. She's perfect. This is the definition of a feminine, floral, girly, fresh fragrance. It's airy, it's nice, it's a little bit on the sweet side. She is perfect for the spring and summer. If you don't have this in your collection, highly 10 out of 10 recommend grab her. So she is one that I already own in my collection. I don't have this flanker per se, but I do have a Burberry Her flanker, so I love it. It's beautiful. She's gorgeous. Definitely would recommend getting her. This is, of course, what the bottle looks like. And then we're gonna go into our next fragrance. Again, we have our last fruity floral of the samples, and this is going to be Gucci Flora Gorgeous Gardenia. And the 0.33 ounce is starting at $40. And then we have a 3.3 ounce starting at $181. Going over the notes, we have pear, white gardenia, and brown sugar. Let's see what she smells like. Okay. Wow, I was not expecting that from this fragrance. This is a floral done very well by Gucci. Gucci, a round of applause. This is beautiful. I don't think I've ever taken a second to smell this at Sephora. But I love that. I really do love that. You get that white gardenia for that floral note, but that pear just softens up that fragrance so perfectly. Pear is just going to give you a nice, sweet, but airy type of fragrance note. And I love pear because it's not too overpowering and it's subtle enough, but it still packs a punch and it still gives very feminine and very girly. I actually like that one, and that might have made it to the wish list. If you have not smelled it, go ahead and smell it. This is what the bottle looks like. And we are going to head into the next fragrance, which is a warm and sweet gourmand. We have notes of vanilla, caramel, and sandalwood. I love me a good sandalwood note. And this is from Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez. And the 0.34 ounce is starting at $30, a little bit more affordable than the others. And then we have a 1.69 ounce at $75. Let's give her a sniff. Ooh, that is a very warm gourmand. It smells very similar to something I have in my collection. I can't put my nose on it, but it smells like something I have in my collection. She smells good. Again, it smells like something I already have, so I wouldn't purchase this flanker. But she smells really good, and if you love a gourmand, sweet, warm fragrance, that would be perfect for you. This is what the bottle looks like.
Pardon this interruption from my twin.
Girl, what? Huh? The next fragrance we're going to go over is going to be Juliet Has a Gun Banana Rush. Now, I'm not really a fan of the banana fragrances, not gonna lie. A lot of girlies love it, but it's not really for me. I just don't want to smell like bananas. I just started eating bananas a couple of years ago, so I don't even want to smell like them, but let's get into it. It is a warm, sweet gourmand. It has banana, maple syrup, and sandalwood notes. And then we have the 0.25 ounce starting at $34. And then we have a 3.4 ounce starting at $150. And let's go ahead and give it a whirl. Kind of nervous. I stand corrected. Okay, I actually kind of like that. It doesn't give overly banana like some of the other banana fragrances I've smelled. And I feel like that maple syrup, the sweetness from the maple syrup kind of overpowers that banana fragrance note, but you still get it ever so slightly. It almost smells like a banana Foster. But this is very, very soft. I actually like that. I actually like that. And that may make it to the wish list, y'all. That smells actually really good. Yeah, I like that. I would definitely go to Sephora and spray it on skin to see how it lasts. But from smelling the sample, that is one that I would definitely add to the list, at least to go and smell in person and spray it on skin. This is what the bottle is looking like over here. And that one surprised me, not gonna lie. The next one we're going to get into is Fleur, and this one is Vanilla Skin. This has been all the rage. All the girlies love a good vanilla skin. This is going to give you warm and sweet gourmands as well. We have notes of sugar crystals, cashmere wood, and vanilla. Sounds like I'm going to love her. We have a 0.32 ounce starting at $32, and then we have a 1.7 ounce starting at $99. Let's go ahead and give her a sniff. Vanilla is one of my favorite scent profiles, so anything vanilla I most certainly always 9 times out of 10 love. And this is so good. Again, it smells very similar to fragrances that I wear, so would I get the actual flanker? Maybe. The travel size, yes. I would just have to go back and smell a lot of my vanillas to see what it's giving, but I feel like this smells more of like a Bath and Body Works fragrance that I have, the Sweet Whiskey to be exact. So maybe we will get the actual flanker, so that way we can just have an actual fragrance and eau de parfum that is going to last a little bit longer. But yep, absolutely love her. She's gorgeous. 10 out of 10 recommend. This is what the bottle looks like. We have just a few more here. We are going to go in with our next one, and this is a Valentino. I love all the Valentinos, like all the Valentinos. Well, majority of them. For the most part, I love most of them. I love the Valentino DNA, and I'm not gonna lie, I've already smelled this one in store, and she's beautiful, she's gorgeous. But let's get into these notes. This is going to be a warm floral, and we have notes of plum, jasmine, and Madagascar vanilla. We have the 0.33 ounce starting at $37, and then we have a 3.4 ounce that is starting at $180. And yeah, let's go ahead and give her a sniff. Yes, ma'am. Just, yep, I love her. She's gorgeous. You do get that floral. You do get that floral component, but it still stays true to that Valentino DNA, which I love. And yes, I would definitely add her to the wish list. She has made it. This is what the bottle looks like. And the bottles are just gorgeous, of course. Like, Valentino makes such beautiful bottles with the spikes. So even if you don't like the fragrance, honestly, I probably would get it just because it looks cute. And then we have one on here, which is a Glossier fragrance, which is the next fragrance we're going to talk about. And I have been wanting to smell this. So I was excited when I saw this in the sample book. This is Glossier. I don't know how to pronounce it. I think it's Soleil. I'm probably saying it all wrong. Glossier, I truly apologize. Correct me in the comments if you want to put a pronunciation or how you pronunciate this. We have the 0.27 ounce starting at $32, and then we have a 1.7 ounce starting at $82. This is going to give you a fresh solar type A fragrance vibe, and we have rice milk, tiare water, and Ambrox. So those are the fragrance notes. Let's go ahead and give her a sniff. I'm excited. Oh my gosh. Glossier. That fragrance is absolutely perfect. This is perfection in a bottle. Oh my gosh, she's so sophisticated, but so creamy because of the rice milk. Then you also get the, oh my gosh, the vanilla. If I'm not mistaken, it has some notes of coconut as well. Y'all, this is a must-have fragrance for the spring and summer, and I am not just saying that. This is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, she's so beautiful. I love Glossier and their fragrance notes. They're so simplistic, they're minimalistic, but they always pack a punch. It's like the perfect mix between your fragrance and your boyfriend's fragrance that marry together, that give you that nice androgynous type of vibe. Oh, I love this. I absolutely love this. She is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. Go ahead and add her to cart. This is what the bottle looks like. Oh, so stunning. Even the bottle is gorgeous. Do you not see that? Like the gradient of the blue going into the, oh, like she's so stunning. Oh, Glossier, they do it for me every single time. I have all of their fragrances at this point that they have released except for this one. So I have the original You, I have Doe, which is the white bottle, I have Revie, which is the plum notes, and I also have the Fleur, which is the purple bottle. And all of them, I love. Like, Glossier can do no wrong. Absolutely love them. Heading into the next fragrance. And we have just 2 more fragrances left. This is going to be a Tom Ford fragrance. Tara Morena Orange? Definitely not pronouncing that right. Correct me in the comments. But we have a 0.34 ounce starting at 75. The 1.7 ounce is going to start at 300. And this is going to give us a fresh citrus and fruits type A vibe with notes of blood orange, orange Bougarde oil, and oak moss. So that oak moss is really going to warm up this fragrance. Let's go ahead and give her a sniff. Okay, that doesn't smell bad. That's very clean. If you're a clean girly and you love the citrus florals type of vibe, that would definitely be your vibe. I personally probably wouldn't purchase this only because it's a little bit more on the fresher side. I don't really go for the fresh fragrance notes. I like a sweet, warm, fruity floral, warm floral type of vibe. So I probably wouldn't add this to my wish list, but if you are a fresh, clean girly and that is your aesthetic and you love that in your fragrances, definitely recommend to go to Sephora and smell this one to see what it gives for you. And this is what the bottle looks like. And then last but not least, we have a Jo Malone fragrance, and this is Yuzu. Yuzu, that's how I'm gonna pronounce it. Y-U-Z-U. We have a 0.3 ounce, sorry, we have a 0.34 ounce starting at $36 and a 3.4 ounce starting at $170. This is gonna also give us a fresh citrus and fruits type of vibe. We have Yuzu, again, don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I've never heard of that note, so I'm gonna have to search that and see what it's giving. We also have Clary Sage and Cedarwood. So I can already tell this is going to be a fresh type A fragrance. Let's go ahead and give her a sniff. Just as I suspected. You really get the freshness, you really get that sage. If that is your vibe and you love a fresh, like, herbal type of fragrance, if you will, that's kind of what it's giving. This will be right up your alley. That is not the vibe that I typically go for with my fragrances. Sometimes, you know, depending on where you are, if you're going on vacation and that's kind of like a one-time type of vibe that you're going for, definitely would recommend. Would I purchase the large size? Probably not. Would I purchase a travel in the event I was traveling someplace that I wanted to kind of fit the vibe with my fragrance aesthetic? Yes, I probably would, but overall I would not add it to my wish list. And yes, that is going to wrap up our samples from Sephora for the spring scent collection. Thank you babes so much for tuning in. I definitely appreciate it. If any of these fragrances were something that you would like to try, drop a comment down below. Let me know what spoke to you. Let me know what you would love to try out of the fragrances we discussed. But yeah, that is the end of this video, and I'll catch you babes in the next one. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below, like, comment, and share this video with your fragrance friends, and I'll catch you babes in the next one. Don't forget to stay savvy. Peace.